Airplanes are one of the safest ways to travel. In fact, millions of people fly every single day without a second thought. But every now and then, tragedy strikes. Today, we're going to talk about the top 5 plane crashes in history. Disasters that not only claimed lives, but also changed the way aviation works forever. This is not about fear-mongering. It's about remembering history, honoring the people we lost, and understanding how these events shape the skies we fly in today. So buckle up, because this countdown is going to take us through some of the darkest and most unforgettable moments in aviation history. And by the way, I'll give you a warning. Some of these stories are tough to hear, but they're important. So let's start with number 5. Number 5, Japan Airlines Flight 123, 1985. The deadliest single aircraft accident in aviation history. August 12, 1985, Tokyo, Osaka. Boeing 747 SR. 524 people on board. Rear pressure, bulkhead failure, improper repair years earlier. Plane lost hydraulic systems, uncontrollable. Pilots fought for 32 minutes before the crash into Mount Takamagahara. 520 lives lost, only 4 survivors. Highlight courage of crew, passengers sending final notes to loved ones. Japan's national mourning. Imagine the courage of those last 30 minutes and the heartbreak. This crash forever changed how aircraft repairs are inspected. Number 4, Charkhi Dadri mid-air collision, 1996. The world's deadliest mid-air collision. November 12, 1996, skies near New Delhi. Saudi Arabian Airlines Boeing 747 collides with Kazakhstan Airlines Ilyushin Il-76. Miscommunication plus altitude misunderstanding. Eyewitnesses saw fireballs raining from the sky. All 349 on board, both planes killed. Major reforms in India's air traffic control, plus introduction of TCAS, traffic collision avoidance systems worldwide. This was the crash that taught the world a harsh lesson. Technology is sometimes more reliable than human error. Number 3, Tenerife Airport Disaster, 1977. The deadliest accident in aviation history. March 27, 1977, 2 Boeing 747s, KLM and Pan Am, on the runway at Tenerife, Canary Islands. Heavy fog, miscommunication between pilots and tower. KLM 747 attempted takeoff, while Pan Am 747 was taxiing. KLM slammed into Pan Am, resulting in fiery explosion. 583 people killed. Chain of small miscommunications plus pressure on KLM captain. Standardized aviation phraseology, e.g., Roger, cleared for takeoff, etc., implemented globally. The Tenerife disaster wasn't just about planes, it was about communication. And from that day on, aviation language would never be the same. Number 2, Malaysia Airlines Flight Airline MH370, 2014. A plane vanishes into thin air, and the world is still asking, where is MH370? March 8, 2014, Kuala Lumpur, Beijing. Boeing 777 disappears with 239 people on board. Last radar contact over South China Sea, believed to have turned back. Possible path over Indian Ocean. The largest and most expensive in aviation history. Debris washed up, but wreckage never fully found. Mechanical failure, deliberate action, hijacking, and still debated. Families waiting for answers, aviation safety updates on real-time tracking. Even today, MH370 remains one of aviation's greatest mysteries. And maybe, one day, we'll finally know. Number 1, September 11th, attacks 2001. The most infamous use of airplanes in history wasn't an accident. It was deliberate. 4 planes hijacked by terrorists, 2 crash into the Twin Towers, 1 into the Pentagon, and 1 forced down in Pennsylvania. Nearly 3,000 people killed. Changed aviation security forever. TSA, reinforced cockpit doors, air marshal programs, new global counterterrorism policies, stories of passengers on Flight 93, first responders, survivors. September 11th wasn't just a tragedy of aviation. It was a tragedy that changed the world as we know it. These were 5 of the most tragic plane crashes and disasters in history. Each one changed aviation and the world in profound ways. From safety systems to international cooperation, from security reforms to better communication, these tragedies made flying safer for all of us today. So while these stories are heartbreaking, they're also reminders of how far we've come. Which one of these events do you remember most? Or were there any you learned about today for the first time? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video informative, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into world history, and as always, stay safe, stay curious, and keep looking up.